Hi, I'm Jeaneen Zappa. I work here at Conservation Consultants as the director. Today, we're going to show you a tip about installing easily used weather stripping. You'll need this. You'll need a pair of scissors too. Weather stripping can be really handy in blocking drafts that come through doors and windows. We're going to show you how to do it. Shouldn't take you very long at all. Okay, so for our purposes, out there is outside. You want to start on the side of the door that has the latch or the doorknob, not the side with the hinges. The very first thing you have to do is a little bit of cleaning. So you want to make sure that this area where we're going to install the weather stripping will be clear of any kind of dust so that this will stick a little bit better. You take the roll and you'll see that as you start to peel this off, it'll be sticky on the back side. So our objective is not to stretch this at all while we're putting it on and to put it nice and uniform and straight and to run it right down where the door will close onto the frame. So in our case, that'll be right here. And we're just going to gently press it onto the door frame as we go. So you want to put this on straight and steady as you go. And gently press down into the door frame. So you want to keep unwheeling the roll of tape, and you can just do this in whatever way is most comfortable for you to keep the weather stripping moving slowly down the door frame. And again, if you have to make little adjustments to correct, do it now before you close the door and it gets a little bit more stuck on here. And when you get to the bottom, this is where you're going to want your scissors and you're going to cut, so that we have a complete strip that runs all the way to the bottom of the jam. And again, because this is sticky on the back side, you really can't pre-cut this. So it's easier to install and then cut. So we've also placed our weather stripping across the top portion of the door. Now we're going to pull the backing tape off. So you just peel this away, comes right off. You can check your work as you go, make sure it's nice and firmly attached to the door frame. Got those a little bit overlapped there, so I had a little trouble starting that. But you can see it peels right off, and this side that's now facing outward on this tape is not adhesive. And so it won't stick to the door. But the idea is when the door closes, it'll pinch the foam tightly closed, blocking any of the drafts that might come in from the exterior. All right, now here comes the hard part. We're going to do the other side of the door, the side with the hinges, and this requires a slightly different procedure. First, you start with cleaning, and boy, we really need it here because there's a lot of dust on this door frame. So we'll wipe that all off, and right where your fingers would get pinched if the door shut, that's where you want the foam to get pinched when the door shuts. So that'll be the easy way for you to remember where it goes on the side with the hinges. So it's the same procedure. We're going to get this right up here to the corner, and we're going to tuck it in as closely as we can. Don't stretch the tape, don't push too hard, just gently apply it. So this hinge plate is a pretty good tip for you to be looking for. Remember, same side of the door jamb as the hinge plate that's on the frame. Again, we're going to put it in right up on the corner, slowly unwind it and apply it. Remember, we have to take the backing tape off of this one as well. Since I'm down here, I'll just go ahead, pull it off, make sure everything is nicely tucked onto here as I go. So we'll just close the door, make sure our weather stripping seals perfectly latched. There we go, all done. Wasn't it easy? You can do it. So here's a tip for you. Winter's such an interesting time. You can walk outside and see your neighbor's roofs. Did you ever notice how sometimes some roofs have a little bit of snow that appears to be melted partially and others do not? That uneven melting is really a sign that there may be lacking insulation or poor insulation in that attic that's underneath that. Sometimes you can literally see down each one of the roof joists where that insulation is installed and not. And you want to look on your house, what you want to see is a nice, even, intact blanket of snow if it has snowed. And also, you want to look for icicles because they're a clue. If you have icicles along the edge of your gutter, they look great, but it's really a bad thing. And you want to fix the problem that's underlying that. Either you have inadequate ventilation in your attic or you have improper ventilation in your attic. And those icicles will continue to build up and start to shovel up under your shingles or your other roofing surface. It's called an ice dam, and it can lead to water damage in your home and other kinds of very expensive repairs. So you really want to address that right away. So remember, look for even blanket of snow and look for no icicles, and those are signs that your insulation on your roof is working well for you. If you need help and you would like more information, we're always happy to talk to you here at CCI. Thank you for watching this month's Energy Efficiency Tip, brought to you by Conservation Consultants, Inc., CCI. You can always reach us for more information online at www.getenergysmarter.org or call us at 412-431-4449. Thank you.